In his first career playoff game, Andy McKenzie helped lead the Texans to victory. With DeAndre Hopkins making his return, the offense saw a nice spark. McKenzie found Hopkins 7 times in this game, including this huge 4th down conversion to help set up Andy McKenzie's game-winning quarterback sneak. They edged out Kansas City by 1 point. And now today they have a chance to punch their ticket to the Super Bowl. It's the AFC title game between the Houston Texans and the Cincinnati Bengals. A trip to Super Bowl 50 is on the line. McKenzie faces another good defense today, but does not have one of his top targets in Jalen Strong, who suffered a season-ending injury last week, and the Texans signed Reggie Wayne to take his place. Texan football in the first quarter, they start from the 8, and from his own end zone, McKenzie flips the screen pass out to Arian Foster, and Foster gives the Texans some breathing room and an 11-yard first down catch. Washington, Carter, and Hopkins are the wideouts. Here's some pressure as McKenzie is clobbered, and DeAndre Hopkins makes a fantastic 5-yard catch. They still need 5 more for a first down, and McKenzie has plenty of time to hit Nate Washington on the outside. The veteran starts opposite of DeAndre Hopkins today. Reggie Wayne is the Texans' number 4 receiver. Now Cincinnati creates some pressure, and McKenzie is brought down for the big loss by Geno Atkins. We're going to really have to watch that interior pressure today. On 3rd and 23, McKenzie just throws a screen pass to Nate Washington, and the Texans have their drive ended. Cincinnati played good coverage and got pass rush on that possession. Now they get the football for Andy Dalton. It's Andy versus Andy today. But the Bengals do not have number 1 receiver A.J. Green. And on their first drive, they go 3 and out. Again, they force the Texans to begin their next possession inside the 10. Offset eye, hands off to Arian Foster, and he's not finding much room there inside. Ray Maualuga makes the stop. Run game off to a slow start, so the ball's in Andy's hands on 3rd down, and he fires complete to Deron Carter. Great timing, great accuracy, and a great catch. That puts the Texans across the 20. From a stack formation on 1st and 10, McKenzie lets the play develop, and Hopkins works his way across the field and gives the Texans another first down. McKenzie with a sharp start to this game as Foster gets a crease on 1st down and gives the Texans a 6-yard pickup. This time they go to a trips formation, and they work the slants across the field. McKenzie rolls out to his right, but as a man open underneath, it's Garrett Graham. McKenzie, like he does so often, makes another great play outside the pocket. In Bengal territory for the first time, there's nowhere to go for Arian Foster. The Bengals rally to the ball carrier, and they force another 3rd down. McKenzie needs 9, and he puts one up for Hopkins, and he makes a great catch, but did not get the first down. 4th and inches from the 36, they keep the offense on the field, and Arian Foster picks up the first down on that power run. And they'll keep the fullback Frank Summers in the game. From the I formation, now a design rollout for Andy McKenzie, and look at the defensive backs all over the receivers, and McKenzie just gets rid of it. He's done a much better job not forcing passes. Now he needs something on 3rd and 7, but pressure gets there, and it's Geno Atkins. McKenzie narrowly escaped, but Atkins gets his 2nd sack of the game. The Texans passed on a 53-yard field goal earlier. Now it's a 52-yarder for Sean Sweezum, and he has just enough leg to give the Texans the first points of the game. Both defenses are off to a great start, but the Bengals still have not found the scoreboard. Texan ball, and Foster's pushed back and brought down for a loss. 8 carries for 11 yards. They're forcing McKenzie to make all these plays on 3rd down, and here he fires complete again to Nate Washington. Good timing, you need that against the secondary of this caliber. That moves the chains. Back to the running game, they're going to keep trying, but Maualuga is there again, and Foster is bottled up. It's a loss of 1. Cincinnati keeps forcing these 3rd and longs, and that's putting pressure on the pass protection. 3rd and 11, dump off complete, and Foster breaks away from 1, and he powers ahead to get the first down. He spun off of George Iloka, kept the feet moving, and the Texans get a huge chain mover. 2:39 to go in the first half as Foster gets to the outside. He's inside of Bengal territory and takes this to the 48-yard line. Now it's a more manageable 3rd down. They need 5. McKenzie clobbered again, but throws perfectly to Garrett Graham. The pressure is not fazing McKenzie whatsoever. The drive continues. From the 38, McKenzie going deep for Reggie Wayne, and he can't hang on. Great closing speed by George Iloka. From this spot, it would be a 54-yard attempt. And on 3rd and 9, McKenzie finds the open man. They left DeAndre Hopkins open at the first down marker. McKenzie finds him, and they keep on converting these 3rd downs. Garrett Graham in motion helps lead the way as Arian Foster takes the carry for a gain of 5. Now less than a minute left as the Texans face 3rd and 3. McKenzie fires end zone. Deron Carter has the touchdown catch. The first touchdown of the game. Andy McKenzie again on time and on target. Great to see Deron Carter stepping up, and maybe he could work on his celebrations in the offseason. The Texans lead 10-0 as we take this into the second half. The defense still pitching a shutout as McKenzie gives to Foster, and they pick up 3 on first down. Plenty of tough 3rd downs today for Andy McKenzie. On 3rd and 7, he rolls out to his left, has a man open. Graham makes the catch at the sideline, ruled inbounds for another conversion. But the Bengals challenge. This one did look very close. We'll take a second look and see this was clearly not a catch. So the Texans end up punting to begin the second half, and back deep for it, Giovanni Bernard, can he provide a spark? From the 25, he takes it up across the 40 and is brought down at the 42. So the Bengals trying to get on the scoreboard. Dalton hits an 11-yard pass to Ramses Barden. Some running from Jeremy Hill gets them a little bit further, and then a pass to Croft and Sanu get them close, but they end up stalling and settling for a field goal. Still in the 3rd quarter, it's now a 1-score game. Texans still trying to run the football as the tackle was made by Vontaze Burfict, forcing yet another 3rd and long for McKenzie. Only 2 receivers on the field. They work their way across, and McKenzie finds the open man. It's Washington, giving the Texans 19 yards and a first down. It's been all about converting 3rd downs today. Here's another chance as McKenzie throws it off the hands of Nate Washington. He's been so reliable this season. When McKenzie needs him, he tends to come through. He did last week, but now the Texans have to punt. And Andy Dalton threw an interception to Akeem Dent, giving the Texans the ball inside the 20. McKenzie again rolls. He has Hopkins, but overthrows him. Surely a tough play, but one we've come to expect Andy McKenzie to make. Now it's 3rd and 11. Here comes Geno Atkins, but McKenzie gets away. Out to his left, and he fires to the end zone for Hopkins. This one's a touchdown. Again outside the pocket, we see Andy McKenzie do what he's done all season. This is where he thrives, extending the play and letting new opportunities develop. McKenzie got it out just in time to put the Texans up by 2 scores. With the defense dominating, it's still a 14-point game in the 4th quarter, as this running game is still not getting much going. The Texans would love to run some clock here, but they have to throw the football. 3rd and 11, McKenzie's got a first down to Garrett Graham on the deep tight end post. He's not missing many throws from the pocket this week. 1st and 10, now a dump off to Arian Foster. The running game might be struggling, but they're still going to get him the football. Facing a 3rd down and 3, McKenzie throws again Hopkins' way. He makes the catch. First down, Texans. These two have clicked from the moment Hopkins came back last week. New set of downs and they stay empty. They're just going to keep throwing the football, but how about McKenzie scrambling? For the first time today, he catches this defense off guard with his legs. That's a 27-yard run. Reggie Wayne lines up in the slot on first down as the Texans remain empty. Geno Atkins gets pressure, and that pass is deflected away from Hopkins by Adam Jones. Houston looking to extend their lead, but they are in field goal range. It's 3rd and 13, and the pressure gets there again. Cincinnati hasn't had enough of that, though. They've given McKenzie too many opportunities. The Texans settle for 3, but Andy Dalton just cannot get anything going. They go backwards, give it back to the Texans, and now they're going to try running the football, taking this clock down, but it's not going to be easy, getting 1 yard a carry. 3rd down and 8. They stay in the I formation. And now they bust out a play action. McKenzie going up top. Hopkins goes up to get it. They're looking to put this one away. McKenzie to Hopkins for 39 yards. What a grab against Leon Hall. 2 minutes to go in the game. Foster takes the handoff, and he nearly puts this into the end zone. But the Texans make it 23-3. And finally, the Bengals get into the end zone on a 55-yard score, but they don't recover the onside kick. So now 1 minute left to go in the game as Foster gets his best running lane of the game, setting up second down and short. They're going to go back to Foster. He breaks away from Perfect and crosses the marker. First down. Game over. The Houston Texans are about to make their first Super Bowl appearance. Andy McKenzie has played 2 fantastic games here in the postseason. He's been very accurate and has come through on third down for the Texans on many occasions. No matter who the receivers are, McKenzie finds a way to get them the football. He's played his best in the most critical games. And alongside a defense that has enjoyed a great season, the Texans are headed to Super Bowl 50. In his senior season at Minnesota, the Gophers failed to win the national championship. Now in McKenzie's rookie season in the NFL, he has a chance to finally taste championship glory. McKenzie was 23 of 37 in today's game for 275 yards. He had 295 in the divisional playoff game. DeAndre Hopkins has 7 catches in back-to-back games with over 100 yards in each. Akeem Dent provided the big interception. And now, who are the Texans going to face? The Dallas Cowboys and the Houston Texans will meet in Super Bowl 50. Only one more team stands between Andy McKenzie and a Super Bowl title. He's played well against 2 great defenses in the first 2 playoff games. Now in the Super Bowl, he faces the Dallas Cowboys, who defeated the Green Bay Packers 41-37. And Brandon Weeden is their quarterback. 346 yards and 4 touchdowns against the Packers. Tony Romo has been injured, but Brandon Weeden has helped take the Cowboys to the Super Bowl. They have plenty of talent on offense, and we have quite the Super Bowl ahead of us. It's the Texans and the Cowboys in Super Bowl 50. I cannot wait to see how this one plays out. Please leave a like if you enjoyed the video, comment down below your feedback, and subscribe. And I'll see you guys in Super Bowl 50, when Andy McKenzie looks to win his first championship ring. I will see you guys then. Have a great day.